how that does, because he definitely perceives the light that's sensitive. But I'm going to have to bring him that medicine, but until I do, I'm going to get the Bromsite and give it to him. So there's a medicine, you'll have to drop it for him, or someone will, because he's very good, but you have to do the lower lid, because he squeezes his upper lid if he feels, excuse me, if he feels that there's going to be any light. So he doesn't need light for it, just a light to the side. And I will try to get this mixed up for him. And Stanley, I'll have to buy that from my friend at the clinic there. What's the name of that?
At the pharmacy?
The pharmacy.
John goes in it.
Pardon?
Talking about People's Pharmacy?
People.
Mr. John?
Yeah, I'll have to call Billy Johns and get it. So how far do you live from here? How far?
Oh, how far I live from here?
No.
Oh,
How many miles?
about 7, 8 miles.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
Good. So I'm gonna give him something to start, Bromsite. I've got it with me, I think,
Yes, sir.
so you don't have to buy it. And then by next week, I'll try to get this made up for him. You gotta bring me the chart there.
Yes, sir.
The question is whether these new stem cells, so he knows, will be good for him, because we're using those where people have lost vision. We've grown them from the umbilical cord where the women have donated them that have had children. And we now have those in rabbits, and they're working so far. So I'll keep him posted on that. But this light, he reacts to with or without the light. So I think it's the surface of his roughness that this might clear it. If it was only the light, then it would be something different. So I'll get that for him.
I used to could just look at light without even feeling an effect.
Yeah, well, he squeezed real hard. That's why you saw me back off. I didn't want to do anything to hurt him. But we'll see if we can get that cleared for him. Stanley, when did I last see him? If you would look there, Katie, let me know there.
It's like the second sheet should be.
Give me that date.
February 23rd, 2016.
Say it again.
February the 23rd, 2016, last year.
Okay. I'm gonna shorten it a little because we're working on these stem cells. Because it doesn't take me a minute to go over that with him and you. But today I'm gonna give him the medicine, we'll get that for you, that he can use. And remember, he's gonna move on you, so when you put it in, just the lower lid, he won't squeeze as much as he does from the upper lid. Just gently, he's very good. And then we'll try to get the ointment, because it'll last all day. Good.
So what about the stem cell thing that you're gonna do? Like how long until it can be done?
The stem cells are now being done, but we're only doing those in rabbits because the Federal Drug Administration won't let us do them till then.
They won't let you do it yet?
No, not yet. There's a lot of stem cells floating around that are false. These are the real deal, Dr. Timmy Braun, who I've worked with for 7 years. So to answer your question specifically, we're hoping once we do the animal part of that, they'll free us and let us go. There's no surgery, it's just an injection.
Is it gonna hurt though?
Well, I think it will be comfortable, but it's not anything severe. We do it every day. I did one today. Different than stem cell, but there's medicine in the eye, so you deaden it. And yes, it'd be better, just like a tooth, it'd be better if you didn't have to fill it, but it's not anything severe.
I'd rather be put to sleep and then have that done because I particularly don't like needles.
Well, we'll see. I think that may be possible. If we do that, that may be possible.
Because seriously, I don't know what I would do if I had a needle stuck in my eye when I was awake.
Well, you would be deadened, so you wouldn't know it was there. But I understand. Steady, you just put that, and if indeed we get to that point with the stem cell, I don't think it'd be any problem sedating. He might be better, because he moves very quickly, but I know him, so I knew moved with him just then. But that light was right here. That's why I was just adjusting it. He thought I was going to put it in his eye. So his squeezing is significant. Not that it wouldn't be in a lot of people. All right, bud. We're going to get this ointment and bring it to him next week. I'll get it made up for him. He's a friend of mine. That'll help him a lot more. I think it'll take away the light sensitivity.
So like these patients, he said like 19 of them are like rabbits instead of like actual people.
No, the 19 patients that we did was an old stem cell taken from themselves.
Oh,
This new one is from an umbilical cord when a person has a child, and then the ladies have donated it, which was wonderful. They throw it away normally. And we've raised over 1 million cells from those. So it's kind of amazing new thing that just happened. Yeah, the other stem cells were good, but they faded too quickly.
Yeah. How long do these stay with them? You know?
Well, we think forever. We don't know that yet. That's why they're doing the rabbit experiment. It's a belted rabbit from Belgium that doesn't have scars, so it's pretty neat. We just gotta make sure that it does good before you'd ever use it, and make sure that it would help him. I'll see him very soon, but I'm gonna get you that medicine. Katie, you'll bring me the chart.
Yes, sir.
Suzanne will call for me to my friend. Got it?
Yes, sir.
And they'll make it and I'll bring it, but today he's getting the bronzite. He'll move quickly on you, but if you use just a very dim light, you just pull his lower lid down and it won't even hurt him.
Yeah.
If you miss, you can put another drop in.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not anything toxic.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good to see you, Joe.
You don't remember me, do you? I'm his grandfather. I haven't seen you in about 10 years.
Is that right?
Yeah, I see you.
I've got every one of Dr. Blinder's notes on this young
I
man.
used to bring him to Memphis over there.
I talked to Kevin Blinder, he's living in St. Louis 2 weeks ago.
When?
I'll tell him hello for him. Got it.
Okay, y'all can follow me.